In my Take Yourself on a Date video, one of the things I mentioned you should do is eat out alone. And I know, even though it can feel weird, whether or not you're single, I highly recommend you give it a go because you'll learn how to be truly comfortable in your own company and also for character building purposes, you know? Also, if you love food like me, it'll often be the case where you want to try out a new restaurant or a new place, but you have no one to go with. This alleviates all of that. Hi, my name's Vashi and I like to talk about finances, well-being and being single. If you'd like to learn how to level up your finances, be comfortable in your singleness and love life just a little bit more, make sure you subscribe, and welcome to all of my new friends. I really appreciate you being here with me. Being single, I often eat out alone, not just in cafes and smaller places, but in like fancy restaurants too. Speaking to my friends, I realise this isn't always something that's easy to do, and I can't lie, sometimes for me it's quite daunting as well. So let's just get straight into it. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips that you can use to help you feel a little bit more comfortable eating out alone. Okay, tip 1. Eat out alone when it's less busy. Okay, so if you're a novice eater aloner, if you're new to eating alone, try and go at a time that's less busy. You're less likely to be conscious of all the people around you, and it's also more likely that the staff in the restaurant will make you feel more welcome, pay a bit more attention to you, and all of that good stuff. If you go at an odd time, you're also more likely to get space at a restaurant that's super popular and you've been wanting to try out for a while. And if you've watched my Take Yourself on a Date video, you'll know that weekdays are elite. Okay, step number 2. If there is one, eat at the bar. Besides the fact that my poor posture is yearning for some back support, I try to always sit at the bar if there is one. And this is for a number of reasons. This seating is ideal if you're eating alone because, you know, there's no awkward seat in front of you or, you know, stuff like that. And also, again, you're more likely to be closer to like the chefs or the bartender. And again, they'll pay a bit more attention to you. And if you're lucky, you'll get a few free treats. Also, if the bar is overlooking a kitchen or something, then it removes the awkwardness of not knowing where to look. As you can tell, I've really thought about this whole process. I do it a lot, and trust me, bar seating is elite. You'll literally have a show in front of your eyes, and the last thing you want to be doing eating out alone is burying your head in a phone. That is definitely not main character vibes, sis. This is what you want to be looking like. Okay, if there's no bar, what do I do then, I hear you ask? I got you. Get a table, but put your stuff on the chair opposite you. Pretty simple, nothing to it really. It's a bit dead having to look at an empty chair opposite you, so just put your stuff there and you'll be alright. Okay, next, take a book with you. When you get bored of staring at your phone and your phone is as dry as mine, you're going to want something to keep you occupied. I love taking a book for so many reasons. It keeps you occupied if it's a good one, and it also stops me scrolling through my Instagram. I don't know about you, but I'm really tired of that app. I don't use my personal one anymore. I only have my comic page, but even that, I'm just like sick of it. Anyone else? Just me? Okay. And if you want to take that mysterious girl energy up a level, take a journal. The added bonus is that you're almost guaranteed to get better service, as the restaurant staff will think you're a food critic or something like that. Thank me later. Okay, and coming back to a number of points I've made in this video, the waiter or the restaurant staff are your best friend. Strike up a conversation, you know, not just to get nice things or free things, but just to hear some stories. I've always found this to be such a pleasant and uplifting experience, so please definitely try it out. And also, hospitality staff in general just tend to get a hard time compared to other roles, so you being nice to them is nice for them, and in return they'll be nice to you back, so you know, just be nice. And finally, sorry to break it to you, but people only care about themselves. Once you realize this, it's going to change your life in so many ways. If you're anxious or nervous about eating out alone, that's completely valid, and I feel it too. I totally understand. But once you realize that people don't care, it makes the whole process so much easier. Think about how many people you remember from the last time you ate out. Chances are not very many. Take a few deep breaths, chin up, and walk into the place like the queen that you are. Bon appetit!